Welcome to Diane's Health Motivation. Who am I? Well, I'm Diane, and I am a new fitness instructor, group fitness instructor. I've been a fitness instructor since September, and this is now April, so maybe 6 months-ish. But over the last several weeks, we've been unable to instruct. Our local recreation center is where I teach, and we've been closed. So one of the instructors that I followed for quite a long time and I decided to do live Facebook videos. And so I've been thinking about doing a YouTube channel for a very long time, and had many different ideas. I follow a lot of YouTubers. I follow a lot of YouTubers that do the ketogenic diet. I follow a lot of YouTubers that do workouts. I do planner video. I watch planner videos and things like that. And I am a crafter. I like to craft. I mostly make wreaths, but do a few other things as well. And so I just never knew what platform I wanted to do. Well, when I became a fitness instructor, I wanted to decide, or tried to decide, what avenue and what I wanted to teach and how I wanted to teach. So in convincing the local rec center that I had something new and something exciting, I came up with a plan. My plan was my comeback, and I guess I'm kind of inspired by music, by song. Danny Gokey's song, My Comeback, always, hits me in the heart when, we all go through different things in our lives, and doesn't mean that we always take good care of ourselves, whether it be because we're taking care of everybody else, all through children and taking care of them until they're out of the home and things like that, and or whether we're thrown off course due to a illness or an injury, and I've had all of those things. I didn't work out intentionally for a very long time. I was active, but played softball, played volleyball, different things like that, but never really worked out until 6 or 7 years ago, when my kids were gone and I was able to find time for myself, and did really well. And I did some weight loss before that and was doing really well. I felt it coming back on, and I thought, well, I want to do something better, something more, something that's going to stay with me, something that's not going to be a short-term fix. So I started working out and enjoying it, and I thought, well, gee, I'd really like to become an instructor. That way I can sub when I needed to, or help out when I needed to, or whatever I needed to do, because I enjoyed it. And I had done some subbing, and found that there was a need, especially for those of us early birds who get up at 4:30 and are at the gym by 5 o'clock for our tactics workout, or to play pickleball, or whatever we decide to do that day. So that's kind of was my inspiration, was my trainer Brenda, and was encouraged by several other trainers, telling me that I'd be good at it. No, I'm not skinny mini little, no, that's not me. I'm 5 foot, maybe one if I stand really tall, and not real slim. So you'll notice, you'll see my videos, you'll know, but I'm working on it, and I feel healthy and I feel strong, and I want other people to feel that way too. The scale is the devil. That's my theory. I would rather go by measurements or how I feel. I for the longest, I was never a runner. And my daughter, who's built a lot like me, decided to do a 5K a few years ago. But actually, it was the day before her 30th birthday, and so I went along with her and did it, and I got in really good shape and was doing super well, and did my first 5K. Maybe it was my second, but my first one really running, if you would call what I do run, more of a trot, but I was moving. And I was very proud of her for finishing. It took her, a little bit longer, but she was struggling, and she did it, and I was so proud of her. I cried. I was so proud, and I am still proud of her. She's an amazing mom, an amazing mother, amazing wife, amazing daughter. She's just amazing. And so I wanted to stay in shape. My whole goal, or my whole reason for wanting to be in shape, is I wanted to be a good role model for her and for my granddaughters. I have 4 granddaughters, and I want to be able to go jump on the trampoline with them. I want to be able to go ride bikes with them. I want to be able to go run and play with them. And so I set on a fitness journey like no other, and work really hard. And then I fell off my bike and broke an ankle, and I had another setback. So, it doesn't matter whether your comeback is from years of, taking care of everyone else instead of yourself. It doesn't matter if it's, you've had an illness and had to come back from that. I had, a surgery, a female surgery, and, had weeks off for that. And I fell and broke my ankle, and I didn't know it for a year, and it was still bothering, and it brought me down. And so I had gained a lot of the weight back and then some. So, I'm on my way down. I started a ketogenic lifestyle over a year ago, probably close to 2 years ago now, and I am not strict. I'll be the first to admit I don't do strict keto. I try and I do my best. I pretty much follow all of the foods. I don't track my macros. I don't watch my portions. And I feel and have found that if I, get on my Fitness Pal and I track everything and I watch what I eat and I'm careful, I am much more successful when I'm accountable to myself or accountable to others. We've done some challenges through some friends of ours that work out with us and things like that, and we're doing a current challenge. And it's like by the time we're done in 30 days, we'll do 5,000 squats and 1,000 push-ups, and that's an extra challenge that we do on the side. But back to what my whole idea of this is to gear this towards people that were maybe a little bit older, empty nesters, those that are, our bodies are changing, perimenopausal, postmenopausal, whatever, even men or women, who have, again, taken care of everybody but themselves. And now it's time to focus on yourself or get back into taking care of yourself. So what I had developed is a place where people can feel comfortable coming into a class, knowing that it's a beginner class. It's not your HIIT class. It's not your spin class. It's not your TRX class. It's not, body pump. It's not all these big things that, yes, every one of those things can be modified and given options to be a lot lower impact and a lot lower impact and a little bit less intensity, not quite as intense. However, most of those classes are geared down to those people who are not comfortable working out at the level that some of those other people that go into class can. And those classes, you walk in and you feel a little bit intimidated already because you've never been in a class, and they tell you to pick up weights. Well, 5-pound weights feel pretty heavy to you. So you pick up those 5-pound weights, and then you go into your spot in class, and standing right next to you is, this big, strong, beautiful woman who, just got those 20-pound weights, and you're feeling a little intimidated. Just a little, we all are self-conscious, especially about our weight, our size. Just, we always feel judged. I know, I've been there. I still am there. I'm right there with you. And so I wanted to give people a place that the class was meant for them. Can we gear up? Yes. My trainer comes to my classes. My trainer that's trained me for many years comes to my class, and I just offer a lot of options. And if I don't offer the options, she does her own thing, and it helps me to say, oh, yeah. Even though we're doing push-ups on the wall, because I have ladies that can't get up and down off the floor very easily, if we're doing wall push-ups, she can get on the floor and do her push-ups, and she can do them on her feet, on her knees, or whatever she needs to do. But the main course of the class is for those people just beginning, just getting back into, just starting, just whatever. And me being a beginning trainer, I learn right along with them. And that's been so good for me as a trainer, because I learn a lot by doing those things. And I do a lot of research, and I watch videos. I watch YouTube videos all the time for low impact ideas and, fitness ideas, and how to encourage those people that are my target people. But anybody can. My 78-year-old dad started watching my videos on Facebook and doing my workouts. I'm so proud of him, and I just thought that this was a time for me to try to finally figure out what YouTube venue I wanted to do. So my first channel is going to be this. It's going to be my health motivation, starring my comeback. That's what I call this program or whatever that I developed in my mind. I'm not the only one that does workouts for people in this situation or this time in their lives, or this space in your life. I mean, if you're coming back from an injury, you could be 30 and need a beginner class that you would feel comfortable in, because you can't do some of the things that they do in a class that's not a beginner class. Does that mean we don't get our heart rate up? No, you can push as hard as you want to push. You can push yourself just as hard on a low impact workout as you can in a high impact or a high intensity workout. We still work a minute on, 20 seconds off, or 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. It just depends on what we're doing. We still do the same things that you do in all the other classes. I just give you the opportunity to be with like people. The people that are, and it's more geared towards the lower impact, low to moderate intensity, but that doesn't mean that you can't amp it up on your own. If you need to push just a little bit harder and you don't want to step out your jumping jacks and you want to do a full out jumping jack, I'm not going to stop you. You do what you need to do. I'm just here to lead you and guide you and make sure your form is great, make sure you don't hurt yourself, and give you the motivation you need to be a rescue and to make your comeback a part of your comeback. So even if you don't have a comeback that you're coming back from, even if you don't feel like you need a beginner course, move on or stay. You're welcome. I don't care. You're welcome to stay with me, Just do what you have to do and make it yours. That's all I got for now, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to do a quick little intro video. Now it's almost 15 minutes long. To introduce myself and let you know what I'm about and what my channel's about. I'm very open to constructive criticism as long as it's done in a kind manner. No, I'm no fitness beauty goddess. I am a plain old woman with 4 grandchildren and 2 children that just wants to inspire others, and I want to hold myself accountable, and that's what this is mostly about, is holding myself accountable, learning new things, stepping out of my shell, out of my comfort zone, and doing something for others. So this is not just for me, but it is for me, but it's also for those that need a little motivation, need a little place to go. And I know I've watched enough YouTube videos. I know there's going to be haters out there, and haters are going to hate. Do what you got to do. Just be kind. Please be kind. I don't mind a little constructive criticism, but you don't have to be a jerk. It's just not necessary. You don't need to hurt people to make yourself feel better. If you want to feel better, get off your butt. Come work out with me. Push yourself. Show what you can do. Do something with yourself. Have a wonderful day. We look forward to working out with you, interacting with you, showing you some videos. I got a few that have been uploaded to our local rec center's channel. So I'm going to put some of those on my channel and see how it goes. And, again, please feel free to reach out with me with your comments or your suggestions. I'm open. I can only learn and I can only get better, because this is not comfortable for me. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, Stay healthy, stay at home when you can, and that's what these videos are for, so you can work out at home. Have a wonderful day.